This is BBC News broadcasting to viewers in the UK and around the world. I'm Christian Fraser. The headlines. This is the scene tonight in Westminster Hall, where mourners are paying their final respects to Queen Elizabeth, who is lying in state.
I'm Geetha Gurumurthy, live in Westminster, where I'll be speaking to people in the queue waiting to pay their respects. So far, they've been waiting for about 5 hours.
As many as 400,000 people are expected to file past the coffin in the coming days.
It'll be kind of a good closure then as well to just see her, you know, and also just to, I don't know, give something back.
Earlier in the day, the Queen was taken in solemn procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster on a gun carriage pulled by the Household Cavalry. And following behind, King Charles and the Queen's children and grandchildren, as well as other members of the royal family. Thousands of people witnessed the procession, some overcome by the emotion of the moment. A very good evening. Queen Elizabeth II is lying in state tonight beneath the ancient timbers of Westminster Hall. This afternoon, the Queen's coffin carrying the imperial state crown left Buckingham Palace for the last time and was carried by gun carriage in procession down the Mall to Horse Guards, past the Cenotaph and on to Westminster Hall. Behind the carriage, marching slowly to the muffled beat of the drum, were Her Majesty's 4 children, King Charles, the Princess Royal, the Duke of York, the Earl of Wessex, and their grandchildren, the 2 princes, William and Harry. The Queen will now lie in state for 4 full days until Monday, the morning of her funeral. This is the scene live at Westminster Hall tonight. In the last 2 hours, those at the front of the queue have been making their way past the coffin. Maybe as many as 400,000 people will file through the Great Hall in the coming days to say their own personal farewell to the Queen. And you can just see that at this moment in time we are witnessing a change of the guard. This is a vigil that will go on day and night, 20 shifts, 6 hours each until Monday, the day of the funeral. Some of these people just waiting at the back of the hall have waited 2 nights in fairly inclement weather, it must be said, to walk around the coffin. People just bowing their heads, some of them saluting. You never quite know what goes through people's minds at a time like this. Some we've heard from today have talked about their own experience of losing a parent. Some will be here in sympathy with the Queen's children, of course. Some will feel it's their duty to come and say goodbye to the Queen. Some maybe have been in her presence or have met her and just wanted to say their own thank you. So that is the scene in Westminster Hall. We'll talk maybe to some of those who are standing in the queue tonight, but let's take a look back first of all at what has been a truly historic day. Here's our royal correspondent, Nicholas Witchell.